परब्रह्म समारंभां श्री दत्तात्रेय मध्यमां श्री दत्त स्वामी पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्।
सर्वविस्मञ्जस्तपादपद्मायते वामहस्तालोलवेदशास्त्रायते ज्ञानसूर्यायते दत्तरूपायते श्रीवेणुगोपालकृष्णाय वन्दनम् श्रीवेणुगोपालकृष्णाय वन्दनम् श्रीवेणुगोपालकृष्णाय वन्दनम्.
Today is Datta Jayanti. We are performing festivals of various forms of God like Shri Ramanavami, Mahashivaratri, Krishnastami, etc. Today, Datta Jayanti means the birth date of God Datta. But Datta means adopted. He was adopted by Atri and Anasuya because he has no birth. Neither he has birth nor death. Then how can you say that he has Datta Jayanti, birthday? Actually, God Datta as an energetic incarnation appeared before Atri and Anasuya for the first time. And Atri and Anasuya asked him to become their son. Then he told, thrice he told, Dattoham, Dattoham, Dattoham. I am adopting myself to you. I am your adopted son. But Anasuya wanted him to be born from her womb. To this, God Datta agreed, and she got pregnancy. And on 9th day, she delivered Datta. Generally, 9 months pregnancy. 9 months were turned into 9 days by God Datta's miraculous power. The 9th day, Anasuya delivered the child, and that child, that incarnation, human incarnation, is called Dattatreya. There is a difference between Datta and Dattatreya. Datta means the first energetic incarnation who appeared before Atri and Anasuya. He has no birth. But when he was born to Anasuya from her womb, that is human incarnation. Datta is energetic incarnation. Dattatreya is human incarnation. Atreya means son of Atri. He became son of Atri as human incarnation. So that birth date of the human incarnation is Margasirsa Purnima. Margasirsa means, Marga means path. Sirsa means head. God is the head. God is the topmost. In the body, what is the topmost part? Head is the topmost part. So in this entire creation, what is the topmost place? God is in the topmost place. So Sirsa means God. Marga means path. The path to reach God, to worship God, that is called as Margasirsa. Marga means path, Sirsa means God. Already God Datta is there. Why again Dattatreya is born? Because for human generations, for humanity, human incarnation is the relevant incarnation, not the energetic incarnation. Energetic incarnation is relevant to the upper worlds in which energetic beings exist. Human beings exist on the earth. For human beings, only human incarnation is the relevant incarnation. That is why you are not seeing the energetic incarnation very easily. You have to do lot of penance. See how to spend almost all your whole lifetime to have the vision of energetic incarnation. See, your lifetime itself is short. That itself is not sufficient to worship God and to please God. And if you spend all that lifetime in seeing God only, then when you will worship, when you will please Him, that is why the energetic incarnation is not relevant to humanity. It is only relevant to energetic beings. The energetic incarnation lives in the energetic world, upper world. And human incarnation is for the lowest world, middle world, let us say middle world. In comparison with the upper worlds, this is lowest. But below earth also there are other 7 worlds. This is considered to be the middle world, Bhuloka. So, the energetic incarnation was born as human incarnation on Margasirsa Purnima. Purnima means full moon. Purnima means full moon. Full moon means 15 kalas. The 15th day is Purnima from Prathama Tithi. Actually, Purnima is said to be the 16 kalas. 16 kalas are there. 16 kalas is Purnima. That is why Krishna is told to be Paripurna Tamavatara, the complete, most complete incarnation, because Shodasha Kala Prapurnaha. He has 16 kalas. But in Purnima only 15 kalas are there. What happened to this 16th kala? This 16th kala was taken by God Shiva and kept on his head. It is told like that. Nadatte Shodasha Kalam Harachudamani Krutam. The 16th kala has become Harachudamani, the jewel of the head. So what this means, the human incarnation has 15 kalas and the energetic incarnation has one more kala, 16th kala. Why this difference? See, when energetic incarnation appears, that form also can disappear after talking with you. But when you see human incarnation, it won't disappear. It will disappear only with the death. So that appearance and the disappearance, that one power is with the energetic incarnation, not with the human incarnation. If that power is there with human incarnation, then he cannot mix freely with the human beings. He can mix with the human beings only when he is in par with the human beings. If anything extra is exhibited by the human incarnation, there will be potential difference, gap will be there. And you know, friendship is the last but one step in the devotion. Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. Atmanivedanam means total surrender. Before that, Sakhyam, friendship. God wants to move with the human beings as a friend, so that they will have freedom. They can cut jokes with God. God can cut jokes with them. He becomes friend. And so that the human beings will have full freedom, full flexibility to ask any question. To ask any question. So for that, no extra kala. Actually, human incarnation does not exhibit anything extra. See, Rama is said to be the perfect human incarnation, Purnavatara, because he has come for human beings to act as an ideal human being. Ideal, not idle. Why he is Purnavatara? Because he limited his powers. He is only Dvadasha Kala Purnaha. Only 12 kalas are there with Rama. Other 4 kalas he was hiding. Krishnavatara, is also 15 kalas. One kala is in the upper energetic incarnation only. Now Krishna Avatara is present in Goloka as energetic incarnation. He has 16 kalas. So that 16th kala, some difference must be maintained. But actually, no extra kala. In Rama Avatara, there are 4 kalas were hidden. Only 12 kalas were exposed. That means every human being has 12 kalas. So that the human incarnation also has 12 kalas only, so that it is in par with the human being. Nothing extra should be exposed. If anything extra is exposed, the stomach of every human being will burn. Because ego and jealousy, ego-based jealousy is the fundamental root, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Mada means ego, matsarya is jealousy. This is in the ascending order of strength. What are the last two? Ego and jealousy. The strongest are ego and jealousy. One can conquer kama, krodha, lobha, moha, but nobody can conquer mada and matsarya. Even sages could not conquer mada and matsarya. One sage has written one theory, another sage has written another theory. This sage says that sage is wrong. There are so many scriptures written by sages, Dharma Shastras. 27 Dharma Shastras are there, written by sages. And one sage criticizes the other sage because of that ego and jealousy. So, why I am telling all this? Ego and jealousy can never be removed. That is why the human incarnation will never show anything extra other than the human being. Every human being has 12 kalas. In Veda itself it is told, Evam Purushayanaha Purusham Prapya Astam Gachanti Tasam Namarupe Vihaya Samudra Ichevam Prochete. There is one statement in Veda, Purusha means Jiva has kalas. Those are 12 kalas. That is why Rama Avatar we take it as Adarsha Manusha Avatar. Ideal human incarnation. He behaved like a human being, all with 12 kalas. Nothing. He never showed any miracle. That is why he could freely mix with everybody. And every village in India has the temple of Rama. Temple of Krishna may be absent. Temple of Rama is there. Because Krishna showed several miracles. Ego and jealousy came, at least in some people. But with Rama, no ego and jealousy. So every village has constructed Rama temple. Krishna temple may not be there. Because towards Rama, there is no ego and jealousy. Nothing extra he has shown. He shows anything extra, either extra but now. So, why you are showing extra? Like that they will say. So, that is why now coming to God Datta, God Datta became Dattatreya, human incarnation. Because Dattatreya incarnation came in Treta Yuga. So, by Treta Yuga, Dharma has already fallen. In Krita Yuga, 4 padas. In Treta Yuga, 1 pada, 25% injustice came. Ego and jealousy came in all the people in Treta Yuga. So therefore, he has to show some miracles. Dattatreya also showed some miracles. That is why if you come to Krishna Avatara, that is Dwapara Yuga. Still the standard of the human beings have fallen. Ego and jealousy have grown. Krishna showed several miracles. Now in Kali Yuga, there are several Dattavataras. Nrsimha Saraswati, Sri Padavallabha, Akkalkot Maharaju, Manikya Prabhu, Shirdi Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba. They all showed several miracles. Because Kali Yuga, minimum level of standard. Is it not? When Shankara went to Manan Mishra's house, it was locked from inside. He was performing the ritual for his father, annual ceremony. Then, when it is locked from inside, he entered through the door. There, Manan Mishra was present. Jaimini and Vyasa were present as bhoktas, came to take food. Manan Mishra also has several miraculous powers. So he was doing yajnas, so many yajnas. So gods are pleased, and he was also blessed with miracles. And Jaimini and Vyasa are divine sages. They have several miraculous powers. When he has passed through the bolted doors, they never gave any importance to this miracle. In fact, Manan Mishra started scolding Shankara. For 21 days, he argued with Manan Mishra and defeated him in the argument. Then Jaimini Vyasa agreed to the victory of Shankara. Manan Mishra also became his disciple. I was telling, instead of Manan Mishra and Jaimini, Vyasa and Jaimini, if we were present in that place, we don't require 21 days arguments of Shankara. As soon as he has crossed the doors, we will fall on his feet and say, "You are God, you are God." And let me tell my theory. No need of telling you. Whatever your theory, that is correct. That is the standard. Standard of difference of standards of Jaimini, Vyasa and Manan Mishra. And as Manan Mishra was the incarnation of Brahma, God Brahma. So, because these standards have fallen in Kali Yuga, all the incarnations of Datta were showing some miraculous powers. And miraculous powers are needed to attract the human beings in the beginning stage. If the incarnation says that I will teach, preach knowledge, come, nobody will come. We have a lot of works to do. We don't have time. We are doing so many jobs and we are tired. Let us take rest instead of wasting time with you. That is what Satya Sai Baba also told. He showed miracles from the childhood, several miracles. Then his father came and shouted, "Who are you?" "I am Sai Baba." "Show me a proof." Then he took gasped flowers and threw. Those flowers arranged themselves as Sai Baba. Then he told, "Why you are showing all these miracles?" The miracles are considered to be black magic also. Shudra Vidya. We call it as Shudra Vidya. I will tell you why it is called as Shudra Vidya. Then he told to his father, "First I will exhibit my power, then people will come, then I will preach the knowledge." If I beginning in the beginning itself, if I preach knowledge, nobody will come. So, for any incarnation in Kali Yuga, the starting trouble can be overcome only by miracles. It has become inevitable. See, just like a police officer, without khaki dress, if he is in civil dress, nobody will respect. Even if he says, "I am DIG, DGP," nobody. Even if a constable is in khaki dress, they will say, some people say, "Police Garu." So, that khaki dress has become very essential. This is the inevitable positive side of miracles. It is necessary to attract the people in the beginning stage. But there is a negative side, simultaneous negative side. If somebody has done a miracle, immediately the stomach will burn. First thing is stomach will burn. Even if he takes Gelusil tablets or even if he takes medicine, that won't go because it has not come by acidity. He has come by ego and jealousy. That will not go. So, what God did is, He has given these miraculous powers to demons also. Demons are also performing miracles. So, if a miracle is performed, you cannot say that he is God. Inevitably, he is God. It is not a inevitable identity mark. Because demons also are doing miracles. It is not. God gave this miraculous powers to demons from one angle. Let them exhibit miracles. At least people will show something unimaginable is there. If we do sin, he will punish us. So, large propaganda for the unimaginable God, existence of unimaginable God is necessary. So, that is one plus point. Another plus point is, when incarnation performs miracles, already people know that demons are also performing miracles. When incarnation performs miracles, that is some black magic he is doing. That will pacify their stomach burning, It will be useful there. Useful there, demons performing miracles will establish the existence of unimaginable God, leading to control of sin. That is one advantage. Another advantage, if incarnation is performing miracles, when people get jealousy, and this is demons also perform. Why do you say that he is God? He can be demon. The demons also perform miracles. Their burning is pacified. Even though the burning is pacified, at least a majority of the human beings, they suppress their burning. Because when miraculous power is there, everybody wants to use that miraculous power for his selfish benefit, to solve his worldly problems. It's just like the engineers who are searching for the petrol in the earth. If petrol is taken, it will be used. So they will be always searching for the miraculous powers, not for the knowledge of the God. Is it not? So, even though, but majority of the human beings respect miracles, because let us not quarrel with the incarnation. Whether he is demon or incarnation, it is unnecessary. Miraculous power is there. We can put some bhajan, do that and kaka, oil technology, soaping technology. And then if some necessity comes, everybody will have some necessity, Every human being has some worldly problem. I can use that miraculous power for my benefit. So even though the jealousy is coming on seeing the miraculous powers, even though jealousy is coming, they are not expressing it, because they don't want to make the human incarnation as their enemy unnecessarily. Because that chance will go. Using for selfish benefit, that chance will go. If I become enemy, so that under that pretext, that it is covered. But God is omniscient. He knows everybody's mind. He knows. Just how God Datta told, they are all putting flowers on around my neck and on my feet. But nobody is putting flower in my ear. But all those who have put flowers on me, your intention is only to put flower in my ear. Why you are not putting in the ear? So that I will not detect your intention. To hide your intention, you are not putting in the ear. But mentally you are having that intention only. I am telling about human incarnation, because Margasirsa Purnima means birthday of Dattatreya. Birthday means human incarnation. Human incarnation is the ultimate goal on this earth. Ultimate top end is human incarnation, not energetic incarnation. Unimaginable but unimaginable. Everybody left it. Not possible even to imagine. Energetic incarnation is relevant to energetic worlds. It is irrelevant to all of us. only human incarnation is relevant to us. Human incarnation like Rama, Krishna, Parashurama, Vamana, Radhishankara, Ramanuja, Madhva, Dattavataras are there. Too many Dattavataras are there. They are only ultimate goals of humanity. You should not go beyond human incarnation because it is irrelevant, unattainable, you cannot achieve it. Even if you spend whole life, he may not appear. And there is no time for you to do sadhana. You are spending all your life for unnecessary things. When he has already come in the human form to you, you can start sadhana. Is that? He has arranged a system for humanity, human incarnation. For energetic beings, energetic incarnation. He has already arranged the system. Why you are not using the system which is arranged by God already? When you are in Andhra Pradesh, if you have some complaint, you have to complain to the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh only, or Chief Minister of Telangana. You want to complain, staying in Andhra or Telangana, you want to complain to UP Chief Minister. He is also Chief Minister, but he is relevant to UP state. You have your Chief Minister here. Why don't you complain? As much power UP Chief Minister has, so much power AP Minister also has, or Telangana Minister has. I am uttering the word Telangana because you belong to Telangana. Her name is Trailokya. Trailokya means all the three worlds. Trilokanam Samaharaha Trailokyam. Once I told her, you are Trailokya. Why should you bother about Telangana and Andhra? All the worlds are in you. Then from that day, she was reformed. So therefore, that is why I am telling about human incarnation, because it is relevant to this festival. Datta is not relevant to this festival because Datta has no birth date. And today is Datta Jayanti. That is birth date of Datta. But Datta has no birth date. That is why he adopted himself to Atreya and Amsaya first. Because he has no birth. Dattoham. I am adopting myself. Actually, parents will give their son in adoption. He has no parents. So he himself gave himself in adoption. Atreya. So therefore, Datta is not relevant to this Datta Jayanti. Dattatreya is relevant to this Datta Jayanti. Moreover, he is relevant to humanity. So this is the problem with miracles. Miracles and doing miracles, there is one positive. Not doing miracles, there is another negative thing. God will balance these two sides. Human incarnation is utmost balance. Balance between two extremities. He has to go in the middle path, golden path. Not to do many miracles, not to keep idle without doing any miracle. In fact, many miracles will spoil the aim of the mission of incarnation. Incarnation comes to lead the people towards God. And towards God means the selfishness must go. And trying to exploit the miraculous powers for selfish purposes, it will increase selfishness. So the aim of the mission is completely going down. Miracles are harmful to the spiritual path. Miracles are very harmful. So, once Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was crossing the Ganga river by boat. One saint was walking on the Ganga water. Both crossed. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa gave 1 rupee to the boatman. And the saint came and told, thinking that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has seen his miracle. You know, to get this miracle, achieve this miracle, I spent 30 years sadhana, severe sadhana. Then Paramahamsa replied, the value of your 30 years sadhana is 1 rupee. He is discouraging the miracles there. Because unnecessarily one should not show miracles. But he has shown miracle also. When Swami Vivekananda came, he kept his feet on his heart. Everything, he cried. And Madhura Babu, that Jamindar, once he was sitting in the chair, and Madhura Babu was looking at Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is walking in the veranda. Madhura Babu got doubt. Is he divine? Some doubt he has got. Then he looked. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa appeared as Lord Shiva from that place to this place. Then when he turned and walked from this side to that side, he appeared as a Shakti. That is Parvati. Then Madhura Babu went and fell on the feet of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Then Paramahamsa told, stand up, stand up. If anybody sees, they will mistake me. He has done some black magic. Because Madhura Babu is the owner of that temple, Kali temple. There it was necessary. He did the miracle. But here he criticized the miracle. Because that saint is giving importance to miracles. So that importance to miracles must be removed from the brain of that saint. And he must come to the sadhana. So there he criticizes the miracle. But Madhura Babu needs the miracle. So he wants to confirm whether he has some divinity or not. He needs a miracle. So whenever there is a need, miracle is performed. Unnecessarily to expose himself, miracles will not be performed. Suppose the saint is walking on the Ganga water. Suppose Paramahamsa is not incarnation, he is incarnation of some demon, let us say. He will also get out of the boat and he will also walk. You are walking on water, I am also walking on the water. Demons always expose ego. They want to expose their personality. God does not want to expose his personality. He doesn't want fame. He came to this earth already bored with the fame in the upper worlds. Angels, sages, they are always praising. He was bored with the continuous fame. He wants defame here. He was bored with the sweets. He wants some hot. That's why he comes to earth. Then Jaya and Vijaya, then they Narayana, God Narayana, one day he was bored with the fame, with the praises. He wants to come to earth. And he wants somebody to scold him. So to some continuous Karpakai Bajjilu. Continuous. He wants somebody to give hot dish. Then he asked all his devotees, please be born and give me hot dish. Oh, I will never do that. I will never do that. Then he asked Jaya and Vijaya. They told, if you are pleased with the hot dish, we will definitely, because your pleasure is our aim. Not our sadhana is important. Whatever may be the sadhana. We don't want anything except your pleasure. When Krishna got headache, he told that the feet dust of a devotee will be the medicine. Then says Narada went to 8 wives. Why 8 wives? 16,108 wives. 16,000 are daughters of kings. 100 are gopikas, unmarried gopikas. 8 are Pattamaheshis. Totally 16,108. He asked all 16,108. All are wives. Every wife rejected that fruit dust, telling, Lord Krishna, my feet dust. I will go to hell. Let him suffer with headache. I can't suffer in hell. When he went to Gopikas, he is suffering. They removed all the food dust and put it in a cloth. They also pressed earth and collected more food dust because this fellow may lose somewhere. Then Narada told, "For giving your food dust, you will go to hell. What are you doing?" He told, "We will go to hell and suffer. Let him be pleased. We can't tolerate his suffering." See the devotion of Gopikas. They are prepared to go to hell. When Krishna was singing on the flute, then all Gopikas came. Then Krishna threatened them, told them, "Go back to your homes. You are all married, you have husbands, you have children. Go back to your homes. You will go to hell if you come like this." Somebody asked, why he should sing on the flute? Is it not an indication? Then I told, "Are you employed in decoding?" He is to spend some time he is singing on the flute. How could you decode that it is a signal for the broadcast to come? Then he told, in Garuda Puranam it is told that if a male or a female loses the character and goes with some other female or male, illegal sex, in Garuda Puranam the punishment is that person with whom you went illegally, that person's statue will be made out of copper and it will be heated red hot. And this jiva should embrace that. That is the punishment written in the Garuda Purana. When Krishna used that final threat, he told, "See, if you are not going back, you have to go to hell, and this is the punishment. You will have to embrace a red hot statue with whom you have illegally went." And what Gopikas replied? "We don't mind to embrace because it is the statue of Krishna." Hey, blocked, mind blocking, mind blown. Krishna's mind was blown. He could not reply anything else. What he can reply more than that? Then he told, "Ahantva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchah. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja." For my sake, you can even leave dharma in nivrutti. In pravritti, you have to reject adharma, injustice, and vote for dharma. But in nivrutti, you have to reject dharma also and vote for me. So my mind is blown with this because that is the climax test, More than that, what test can be there? Even in that test, they won. They voted for Krishna only, not for dharma. Then he told, "Ahantva sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchah. I will take the fruits of all your sins and I will go to hell. Because I am also embracing you. I will embrace the red hot copper statues of yours. Because that is punishment for him. If she goes, she has to embrace male statue. If he goes, he has to embrace female statue. Then you have shown that much love to me. I am God. If your love is a drop, my love is an ocean. If you are happy in embracing the red hot statue of Krishna, I will be million times happy to embrace your red hot statues." Then Gopikas told, "No, if you are taking our sins, and Krishna also told, not only this punishment, in the previous births, whatever sins you have done, all those punishments I am taking. Hantva sarva papebhyo." Then they did not agree. They did not agree because they want to please God. And he is going to suffer for them in hell. They objected. So they told, we will not agree to take our punishments and undergo. Then Krishna told, if you are not agreeing to take your punishments, I will be unhappy. I will suffer with unhappiness. If you agree to take your punishments, I will be happy. If you don't agree and if I don't go to hell to take your punishments, I will be unhappy. I will suffer. What is your aim? To please me or to make me suffer? Who can argue with God? He is called as Sarvajna and Jiva is called as Alpajna. Sarvajna, there are only two categories in Gita, it is told. Kshetrajna and Kshetra. Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. In Bhagavad Gita it is there. One is called as Kshetrajna, awareness. Another is called as Kshetra, creation, that is inert. Okay? Now what about this soul? Soul is also having awareness. Okay? But awareness is kept with God only. Kshetrajna is awareness. Kshetra means inert. God is kept in the Kshetrajna, that is awareness, right? Class. And inert creation is kept under Kshetra class. There are only two classes, Kshetrajna and Kshetra. Now what about this soul? Soul is created by God. He should come under Kshetra class. But he has awareness. He should come under Kshetrajna class. This quarrel is the quarrel between Advaita, Dvaita and Vishishta Advaita. But I have given several speeches on this, and I placed soul only in Kshetra, creation, not creator. Because this awareness is Sarvajna, omniscient. This awareness is Alpajna, knows only little. What is the capacity of this awareness? What is present here? One table. You will say, you have realized this as table by your awareness. Suppose I ask you, how many tables, this type of tables, are present in the entire creation? Tell me the number. No, you can't say. You are not Sarvajna. That is the difference between Kshetra and Kshetrajna. Knowledge is present with you. Awareness is, but that awareness is Sarvajna. This awareness is Alpajna. And another thing, that awareness has no background, but your awareness has background. Unless you eat food, your awareness will disappear. What is the Ramulu? Did not take food for 52 days. 53rd day he died. Awareness disappeared. Then food is not, that is, food is converted into awareness. So his awareness is dependent on the food. It is modification of matter. But what about God? He has no nervous system. He has no food. Is it not? But he has awareness. So that background is unimaginable background. Here this is imaginable background. This is dependent on the background. That is independent of the background. There is a lot of difference. So that is only the real awareness. Permanent, eternal, not depending on any background. That is the real awareness. So under Kshetrajna, God comes, creator comes. Under Kshetra, creation comes. Soul comes only under the creation. Another proof also from Gita, Prakriti. Prakriti is creation. Prakrishta Krutihi, product, effect. He told that my creation is of two parts. One is Apara Prakriti and another is Para Prakriti. Para Prakriti is Jiva, awareness. He has kept the soul in the creation only. He has not kept this in the first category. So, based on several logics are there, this awareness in Brahma Sutras, 16 sutras were written by Vyasa to say that Jiva is not God. Nehataro such sutras, 16 sutras in the first chapter itself. But one can become God. One is not already God. Only in the class, one will get the gold medal. But everybody is eligible to get the gold medal. That is the point. That is the Advaita. The person who has become God, he is God. There the Jiva is God. Shankara's Advaita is correct there. If you say every soul is God, that is not correct. But then why he told like that? His surroundings were like that. He has to tell that theory. Because when he came, he was surrounded by all atheists. Atheists will not agree anybody else God other than him. They are atheists. So what he should say? You are God. Then he will not disagree. He will agree, yes, no other God, no other God. You are God? Yes, you are God. Then he will not deny it. Then second statement he told, you exist. Yes, I exist. Everybody says. Shankara writes in his commentary, Kopi nahamasniti nabhuti. Nobody will say that he doesn't exist. So he told, I exist. So you exist, you are God. Third, God exists. Yes, God exists. Made atheists to say that God exists. The operation was successful, baby is delivered safely. Otherwise, except this operation, several have done several operations. Everywhere, operation successful, baby died. Only Shankara could do that. You see his intelligence. That's why it is told, Jnanam Maheshwaradi Chet. Knowledge shall be obtained only from God Shiva. Moksham Ichet Janardhanat. God Vishnu will give salvation. God Vishnu is female. God Shiva is male. God Brahma is their only issue. You know, from God Vishnu's lotus flower, that lotus flower is the uterus. And God Vishnu became Mohini actually, you know. And he delivered a child called Manikantha. Practical proof also he has given that he is the wife of. That is why Pitrudevo Bhava, Matrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Pitrudevo Bhava means God Shiva. Matrudevo Bhava means God Vishnu. Acharya Devo Bhava means God Brahma. Those three, father, mother, one son. In family planning, one figure comes in. एक या दो रास्ता करा दो दो only one son. So Acharya Deva Bhava is Brahma, Matradeva Bhava is Vishnu, and Pitradeva Bhava is God Shiva. In fact, sometimes the father also becomes Acharya. Father is also Acharya, you know. Father preaches the son. So that is why the knowledge is from father also. In fact, the word Guru in Sanskrit has two meanings. One is the teacher, another is father. That word has two meanings in Sanskrit. So that is why you see mother always looks into the physical needs of the baby, son or daughter. Food, comics, medicines, food, clothes. That section mother looks. That is why if you want any worldly boons, you must go to Tirupati, God Vishnu, who is mother. He has opened several schemes. You give this much, I will give this. 1 lakh you want? Give me 10,000. But our people are more intelligent. They give in advance 10,000, you may not give that 1 lakh. You give first 1 lakh, Mokubadi. Then I will put 10,000 from that. Because if you are capable of giving 1 lakh to me, why you are asking 10,000 from me? You yourself can take that 1 lakh. One beggar told, I have one medicine by taking which you will not feel hungry. I will give that medicine to you. Please give me some food. Then she told, you better take that medicine. So with this idea, our people told, first give me 1 lakh. Then as Mokubadi. Mokubadi. When it is over, then I will put them. So today is Datta Jayanti because of Lord Dattatreya, who also showed some miracles due to the Kali age, due to the surroundings. Every preacher must look at the surroundings. Surroundings means receivers of knowledge. He should give the preaching in such a way that the receivers of the knowledge should be able to receive that knowledge properly, should absorb that knowledge properly. That is first requisite. Why Shankara told that every soul is God? Because he was surrounded by atheists. He knows that every soul is not God. In fact, to his close disciples, he has preached that I am only God. One day he went and took wine. He already told Shivoham, Shivoham. Then disciples also told Shivoham, Shivoham. They also took the wine, telling Shivoham, Shivoham. And Shiva, he has taken wine. He is God Shiva. I am also Jiva is Shiva. Let me also take wine. Next day he went and took molten lead and he swallowed. He asked them also, you also swallow. They fell on his feet. Then he told to them, Shiva Kevaloham. Kevalaha means only. I am only Shiva. You are not Shiva. Because God Shiva merged with me. I became Shiva. With you, God Shiva did not merge. But you can become Shiva. If God Shiva wishes. Not due to your desire. These Advaita philosophers are so foolish. You should not wish to become God. Then you are eligible to become God. If you wish to become God, it is the permanent disqualification. And what these Advaita philosophers do, you know? Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. How much disqualification? Huh? They are confirming their disqualification. He should not wish to become. It is his wish. If he wants to do some work through you, then he will merge with you. Especially when he wants to preach knowledge. Because in Gita he told, Jnani Tvatmaiva me matam. While giving the spiritual true knowledge, I myself will speak. Some miracles, he will give his power. You can perform the miracles. You know, professor only teaches in the class. In the laboratory, experiment is demonstrated by a lab assistant, who is just a BSc. Miraculous powers he can transfer. But giving the theory, explaining the theory, the professor himself, who has taken PhD, he should himself explain. So that is why he told, Jnani Tvatmaiva me matam. When knowledge is to be preached, I will myself preach. Because these preachers, you know, they twist the knowledge for the sake of their selfish benefit. You know, you give some Guru Dakshina to the preacher. Guru Dakshina is famous. Everybody has some fruit or something, whatever. Some Guru Dakshina must be given. These preachers do research In what way I should arrange the knowledge so that he will give maximum Guru Dakshina? How I will get the maximum benefit? Then he will say, I will tell this mantra. If you do this mantra, in your house there is a pot of money that will come in your dream where it is present. And based on the quantity of Guru Dakshina, the quantity of money in that pot will be also there. Is it possible to give maximum Guru Dakshina? Is it not? So that is why the preacher is corrupt. That is why he is called as Guru, not Sadguru. Because he told, I myself will come to preach the spiritual knowledge, true spiritual knowledge. Because he has no need. In fact, he is giving to everybody. He doesn't require anything from anybody. But he sometimes also takes Guru Dakshina to test you, whether you have real love to him or not. The theoretical love, theoretical devotion, practical devotion, there are two things. When practical devotion comes, the theoretical devotion is proved. That is practical proof. So suppose you sit before your wife and say, your face is like moon, your eyes are like lotus flowers. And then you go on describing theoretical devotion. She will say, I heard this from several days. Even on one day you did not give flowers for 1 rupee. You did not bring. You do all these things because baat gayi. In the night he will say so many things. He will promise so many things. See, I think there is some big golden jewel is necessary for your neck. I like that. He will say, tomorrow itself I will purchase it. Next day morning, sir, what about that golden jewel? अरे देखा जाएगा after. बात गई. So in order to test whether your love is only simply theoretical anybody can show. But in practical love only, there is real love. There is a saying in Telugu. రాకపోకలుంటే బంధుత్వం పెట్టి పోషిస్తే ఆపేక్షలు. If you come to my house and if I come to your house, then relationship will be maintained. And if you give your wealth, some money, something to somebody, that is called as a real apeksha. Your bandhutvam, that is apeksha. Apeksha means real love, solidified love. There is a saying also. I told you also that grandfather and grandson biscuit example. The grandfather bought that biscuit packet, gave to his daughter-in-law, asked her not to reveal that I have bought this biscuit packet. The mother gave these 2 biscuits to her son. The son was thinking that her mother purchased the packet of biscuit. So what he is eating. Then this grandfather came and asked his grandson, please give me a bit of biscuit. Then that fellow will think, this fellow never bought even a single biscuit for me. These biscuits are given by my mother. Now he is begging my biscuit also. He should give biscuit to me actually. On any day he never purchased the biscuit. Because on any day he never disclosed that he is purchasing the biscuit packet and bringing it. So whether he will think like that or whether he will give the biscuit. Why bit grandfather, you take one full biscuit. That is a test for his real love towards him. Grandfather is not hungry for biscuits. Grandfather is not a beggar. So that you take one biscuit and throw in his face. Take it. Odd when you give Shraddhayadeyam, Hriyadeyam, Bhiyadeyam, with shyness, with fear, with obedience, You should give. To a beggar, you can throw 1 rupee note, 1 rupee coin. He will take it very carefully and he will praise you because there is a need for him. He is in need. But God is not in need. The grandfather is not in need of your biscuit. He is only testing your love on him. So you should give that biscuit with shyness, with fear, with all obedience to the grandfather. You should not throw that biscuit on his face. He is not a beggar. He is not in need. So, like this, the practical devotion, it is called as karma phala tyaga is called as practical devotion. Learning knowledge is the first step. Developing theoretical devotion is second step. Third, practical devotion is third step. The fruit always depends on the third step only, not on first and second steps. I gave you an example of mango plant, water and manure. Mango plant is the practical devotion, karma yoga. Jnana yoga is water. Satya yoga is manure. That mango fruit will come only to the mango plant, not to the manure, not to the water. You may have 100 tanks of water. Even a small mango fruit will not come. You may have 100 bags of manure. Even small mango fruit will not come. It will come only to the mango plant, which is karma yoga, which is the practical devotion. Karma will only have the fruit, karma phala. So, of course, there are some people who are very good in theory and they can propagate the theoretical knowledge. They are also blessed by God with fruits, just like a person doing a lecturer's post job. He is not doing any practical. Oral only teaching. He is also paid salary. Practical fruit is given. Similarly, this theoretical scholar, he is not doing any practical devotion like me. Only speaking theory. So that he is also taken care by God because he is doing the propagation. He is good in theory. He will explain very well in theory. He will not do anything practical. He is also blessed by God with because just like a lecturer is also given the salary by the government. No, you are only talking always. We won't give you salary. Only to the lab assistant we will give salary. Who is doing always practicals? That the salary of lab assistant is far less compared to the professor. And moreover, he told that he himself will come to preach. That is Sadguru. That is the difference between Sadguru and Guru. Guru always looks about the Guru Dakshina, not what he is preaching. He doesn't mind to modify his preaching for the sake of Guru Dakshina. That is Guru. But Sadguru will never modify because he has no necessity. Apta kamasya kaspruha. All his desires are fulfilled. Is God thirst of anything? Is there anything which he cannot achieve? Is there anything which he has not achieved? Nanavaptam avaptavyam. In Gita he told, there is nothing which I have not achieved. There is nothing which I have to achieve. So therefore, he will teach truth only. Of course, in teaching truth, there also he will modify certain things because whatever he preaches must enter the brains of the receivers. That point is there, Guru only preaches the truth. A scholar will always preaches the truth. Whether you receive or not, this is the truth. You die or live, I don't mind. He will go like that. But a Sadguru will not be like that. Somehow he must receive my knowledge and must climb the next step. So therefore he will modify, he will twist the concept for the sake of absorption. Just like Adi Shankara twisted the concept that every soul is God. Sadguru wants the immediate benefit, immediate progress of the receivers of the knowledge. Whereas Guru doesn't mind about your progress. Whatever is the truth, he will say. Or if he knows that if I twist this knowledge, he will give more Guru Dakshina, then he will twist. Not that it is needed for to enter your brains. So like that, Guru preaches the true spiritual knowledge. At the same time, like Guru, he also modifies the concept in the interest of the progress of the receivers, not in the interest of the Guru Dakshina. If the concept is modified in the interest of Guru Dakshina, he is Guru. If the concept is modified in the interest of the absorption of the receiver, he is Sadguru. Both Guru and Sadguru modify the concept, but the angles are different. Angles are different. What Shankara needs, why he has told that he has given the twist only for the absorption of atheists, not desiring any Guru Dakshina. When he has seen that poor lady giving that amalaka fruit, sirkai, there is nothing in her house. That amalaka fruit she has given. Then he told Karakadhara Stotram. Then golden fruits rained. He gave all those fruits to her and went again as a beggar. I told, if I am in his place, I will take all those golden fruits. If she begs very much, I will give one golden fruit. Or I will say, I will inquire the rate of the golden fruit in the gold shop. I will sell one golden fruit. Then from that some money I will give to you. Even not one gold fruit. So he has the guts to twist the knowledge. Because his aim is towards the welfare of the atheists. They also must be uplifted. Not for their Guru Dakshina. Sadguru has the power, authority. The Sadguru itself means, Sat means God. The eternal absolute reality is God. That is why Sat is God. Guru means preacher. God becoming preacher is Sadguru. Only preacher is Guru. Human being component. And when the Guru is merged by God, when God merges with the Guru, he will become Sadguru. Some people may say that when he merges, automatically all his knowledge will come to him. So he can merge with anybody. No. When you want to advertise a post, you will test his already possessed knowledge, Otherwise you will have to give training, long training for him to do the job. God also sees whether something is already present in him for his work or not. Because why should unnecessarily he does this transfer of knowledge? He has got already some background, then he will give the training. In IT, that is what people do, They take BTechs and then give the training for 3 months or 6 months. They won't take some illiterate fellow or some 10th class person and give a 2 years training in computers. Is it not? He also sees whether already is there in him, so that his work will be reduced. He is also a very powerful administrator. When an eligible candidate is available, why should he take a raw candidate? So that is why I am telling this is, in my case, I was interested in the spiritual knowledge from the beginning, from the childhood. From the childhood, I was interested only in spiritual knowledge, not in any other subject. From the childhood. That is why when I told, how can I preach? There are so many eligible saints, etc. Why should you select me? Then I told, he told, Who is more eligible than you in this world? That means he is seeing already something he has acquired. My job will become easy. So therefore, in fact, as a human being component, I was favoring only Advaita philosophy of Shankara. Always. But when he merged, then I got the revelation why Shankara told that Jiva Brahmaiva Datara. Because he was surrounded by atheists. Except this method, there is no other way to make him to say that God exists. This flash he has given. Previously, I was in the Shankara's philosophy only, Advaita only. He modified, just like 3 months of training. Because I was also a human being component. I was also a student in the class. The student is not on his forehead, it is not written, you will receive gold medal. Everybody is eligible. Since he has found something is already existing in me, he selected me. I have interest. I was reading only Sanskrit philosophy books from the beginning. When I was studying in college, see, some students were reading detective novels, putting within the textbooks, and the lecturers were catching those students. I was also putting a book and reading within the textbook. Then one Telugu lecturer, Varanasi Venkateshwarlu, stays opposite my house. Once previously what happened, while explaining one verse, he made a mistake. Then I told it is a mistake, that is not correct, this is the correct thing. Then he got offended, before the students. So he was waiting for the opportunity to catch me. Then I was reading this book, some book within the textbook. He came and caught me. Now you are caught. I will report to this. Then he opened the textbook, and what was the book I was reading? Mundaka Upanishad Shankara Bhashyam, Sanskrit. I was stunned. So like that, already if some interest is there, God will try to use you. But I told him, see, I'm very frank as a human being component. I demanded salary from him. I told, actually I was going for an interview in Bombay. Some MSET IIT coaching there. For that I prayed God Rama to help me in the interview. I was also a human being, Pravrutti human being. Then Satya Sai appeared on the silver throne. Then he told, see, I thought that I prayed Rama, why he appeared, that was my first doubt. Actually, then later on when I thought he is caught by my hand. Because if Rama appears and says that I will help you in the interview, suppose he doesn't help, what I will do, I will go to Bhadrachalam and shout at Rama's statue. Then people will report against me to the police station, and I will be taken to the police station. Is it not? I cannot question Rama if he doesn't. That is why our people have developed this mokkubadi. First you give 1 lakh, then I will give 10,000. Then what I thought? I prayed Rama, Satya Sai appeared. So I caught. God is in my hand. Because if he doesn't help me, I can go to Puttaparthi and quarrel with him. Opportunity is there. I can question. Oh, he is lesser intelligent than me. he doesn't know. I am aware of the whole procedure. I thought. He told, see, I am asking his help for the interview. What he told, first statement, I have selected you to propagate the spiritual knowledge, the true spiritual knowledge. What is this? I am asking to help for interview, and he is telling, I have selected you for the spiritual propagation of true spiritual knowledge. Out of context, complete out of context. Then I told, But you see, so many saints are there, so many scholars are there, who are from the birth they are doing penance on this spiritual line. So many are there. You must select them. I'm just a chemistry teacher. And also extra work I am doing, teaching MSET, teaching IIT, coaching, etc. for money. Such a fellow you are selecting to preach spiritual knowledge? He told, who is more eligible than you to preach this true spiritual knowledge in this entire creation? Like that he told. Then I know Satya Sai is the incarnation of God Datta. God Datta always, see, there is one song, Ganapati Satchidananda Swami song. Pai Kekkagane, he will lift you up. Kai Pekkagane, you will get ego. Krindaka Droshi, Naddi Viruga, Navu Chundu. From there he will allow you to fall. Your waist will break. Then he will be laughing. So I know the ways of God Datta. I thought he is taking me up to throw me down. Then he will laugh like that. Then I thought there is no use of escaping from him. Let me come straight to the point, practical point. We should be sincere before God. We cannot fool him. We cannot show our intelligence because he is omniscient. So I thought there is one saying in Hindi, Mudde parao. Come to the actual issue. Stop all this gossip. Come to the practical actual thing. And I told you, see, I have resigned a job. I have so many family members to feed. And I don't have 1 rupee in my bank account. I need money very badly. I am the owner of a family. I have responsibility. So therefore, I am going for a job. So if I start doing propagation of knowledge, what will be my responsibilities? I came straight because there is no use of masking him. We cannot mask him. He told, first 2 statements, he looked at me with a lot of honor and lot of love, etc. When I told this, he looked at me like a small insect. See, when God is appearing and giving you a duty, does he not know your difficulties? Does he not know that he has to maintain, he has to support you? Should you ask? Is it not foolishness? When some human being is asking, he may not know, he is not omniscient. He doesn't know my difficulties. When God himself is asking, what should you say? What should I have told? Ami, yes, I will do that. And I shall proceed. Then whatever is to be done, he will do. Because he is omniscient. And when you say this is the problem, how can I do about this problem? That means you are insulting him, telling that he is not omniscient, he doesn't know my difficulties. And even if he knows my difficulties, he cannot do any help. He is not omnipotent. All these are telling indirectly, is it not? First 2 statements he gave with a lot of with a lot of seriousness. With the 3rd statement, he told, Aja, in Vere Marga istaga? That very low level look. That I will give you this other way. That other way, what is that other way? He did that. But I have got this. If he fails, I will go to Puttaparthi and will quarrel with him. I can question him. Had he appeared as Rama, that opportunity is not there. So, Mati Achi, in my hand, I caught him in my hand. So, see, for God Datta, the easiest thing that he can give to anybody is money. If you want some clarification on some spiritual knowledge, he will take it very seriously. To give clarification for that doubt to you, he goes to his box. cash box, open with the number key, then bring that cash and give to you. It is equal to that, to give a clarification for your doubt. But if you ask money, what he will say, some conqueror, that gravel stones. Municipality has not our gravel stones. Municipality is gravel stones. The money is like that before him. Because money is secured by the Prakriti Maya Shakti. Prakriti, creation Shakti. It is not his property. It is municipality property. Okay, you want money? Outside, lot of heaps are there. Take as many gravel stones you want. You take and go. That is the attitude of him. If you say how Tattvamasi can be explained in the context of Advaita, Dvaita, then he will take it very seriously. He feels as if he is giving some diamonds from his cash box, which to be opened by number lock, number key. So much seriousness he gives. But if you ask money, so many heaps are there before my door. You take as many as possible. They are not mine also. They belong to municipality. This wealth belongs to Prakriti, not to Purusha, Purushottama. Is it not? So he gives very, very happily. He feels very easy. You ask money. He feels as if he is donating somebody's property. If you ask some doubt in the knowledge, then he will feel as if he is donating his diamonds, precious diamonds. So then I thought, when he told like that, okay, then I thought like this. I have a lot of knowledge with me, diamonds are with me. He has a lot of gravel stones with him. Then who is doing clever business? I am giving my diamonds for his gravel stones. He is clever than me. But here I am feeling that I am clever than him. You know why? I am looking those gravel stones as diamonds, and he is looking the diamonds as gravel stones. Actually, his look is reality. The knowledge points are diamonds for him. The money is gravel stones for him. For us, money is diamonds, and the knowledge points are gravel stones. I have plenty of gravel stones. He is doing business by giving his diamonds to me and taking my gravel stones, which also do not belong to me. Yeah? Then I told, I jumped. Now I'm thorough with. I'm very careful. I have got all the practical sides. One thing is, if he cheats, I will catch him in Puttaparthi and question. Now he says that he will look after that. If he doesn't look, I have got my own way. Then after thinking all this crooked way of thinking, then I started doing propagation of spiritual knowledge. And when God says something, the Prakriti will follow it. He need not follow the issue. What is the difference between God and human being? Laukikanam sadhunam vacham ardhonudhavati. Laukikanam hi sadhunam ardham vadamudhavati. Human being speaks as per the issue. And in case of God, the issue will run as per his speech. When some word comes out from his mouth, the Prakriti will be rearranged to make his word true. And in our case, what is truth, we will speak according to that. That is the difference between God and human being. What beautiful difference. So since it came from God Datta, he is the incarnation of God Datta. Since it came from the mouth of God Datta, after that spiritual knowledge, propagating spiritual knowledge, I was having always doubt. Who will give money for spiritual knowledge? I have always one scene. In Vijayawada, there is one Ramanama Kshetram temple. There, one Madhulapalli Maniki Shastri, very great scholar in Advaita philosophy. He will be explaining the Advaita Bhashya of Shankara. When he is explaining, who are the audience, you know? 4 widows. Just like before Adi Shankaracharya, 4 disciples. Only difference is they are having white cloth surrounding the head. They are having kashaya cloth. These are having white cloth. That is the only difference. And one widow will be doing vattis, you know, that Kartika Deepavali, or that Kartika Masa. She will be preparing those vattis, cotton vattis. And another widow will be sleeping. And other 2 backside widows, what they will be talking, you know? Did you bring your daughter for delivery? Yes, 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 I brought for delivery. In which hospital you are admitting? Rangarao's hospital. That is good. I also brought my daughter. And to whom this Manaki Shastri is teaching this Bhashya, this commentary? To himself. Atma Bodha. That's what Tulasidas has written in his Ramayana. Santassukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gadha Bhasha Nibadha Batibanjula Matanoti. I am writing this Ramayanam for my happiness, not for the sake of others. So he is also revising his own subject. That is the value given to spiritual knowledge. When he told me, I have selected you for spiritual knowledge, for propagation of spiritual knowledge, immediately I got that scene before my eyes. He could have told, you do this work, I am making you Mangalampalli Balamurali Krishna. Mangalampalli Balamurali sings well. I am giving a sweet tone so that you sing. He will get some money, you know. Or I will make you quote Sachidananda Shastri. He says Harikatha. He also earns a lot. Such things he could have offered me. Because I am suffering for money. I am having a lot of financial difficulty. In that time, my stage was like that. My state was like that. I am suffering like anything. I was not having even food. So I have lands. From 2 years, a drought came. That Chandrababu Naidu, you know, that Mettur dam was raised and Nagarjunasagar water did not come. So no crops, no salary, no job. In the house, some 10 people are there to eat. I don't have 1 rupee in the bank account. So I am searching for another job. I was always telling God, I will do the propagation of spiritual knowledge in my leisure time. I was always doing from the beginning. Even while studying, I will go to the college, whatever I hear, that only I remember and write examination. And get. I never studied books in house. I always was concentrating on philosophy, Sanskrit philosophy. I was always discussing with scholars, Sanskrit scholars. I was telling this bhashya should be like this is the meaning of this bhashya, like that. Always spent all my time with Sanskrit scholars in philosophy. Even while doing job, definitely I was not doing any other work except this work. So I was in that state. I asked like that, and he told, "Nenu vere margamlo istada. I will give that. I will help you in your responsibilities in some other way." He told, "In some other way, I will help you." What is that way? He never told. But I have this grip. If he fails, I will catch him in Puttaparthi. That is there in my hand. So based on that clue, I started doing propagation. Now I was telling that how God's word will be followed by the entire creation for that spiritual knowledge. Ani knows. Ani is the witness. Several are witness in Vijayawada. A stage came. See, previously my stage was, if I look at somebody, you know, Tambolam, they put 100 rupees note. If I see that 100 rupees note, all 5 pranas will rise. I came to such a state, if I see 500 or 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees notes, I get the allergy. That's why he is called as Bhoga Moksha Pradaha. See, first he will say, don't weep for money, don't go for money. Money, excess money is not good. Limited money is only good. Ardham anardham bhavaya nityam. Ardha means anardha. It will bring difficulties. First he will advise. He will advise, don't eat sweets. You will get diabetes. No, 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 I want sweets. I have only hot dishes in my house. No sweet dishes. I want sweet dishes. Then what he will do, you know? He will put you in a room and put a big drum of sweets, knock from outside. After 1 week he will come, open the door. I brought another drum of sweets. Will you? No, 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 no. I don't want. I want some merpakaya, hot dish, some chili. So bhoga, if you reject bhoga in the beginning itself on his advice, it is okay. If you crave for bhoga, then he will do like this, so that you will develop allergy towards bhoga. He will give you moksha by giving excess of bhoga. That is why he will bring a detachment in that way, either this way or that way. That is why he is called as Bhoga Moksha Pradaha. By giving excess of bhoga, he will bring moksha, detachment. First he will preach you. It is not good, you detach from it. Like that he will preach you. But if you don't hear, generally 99% will not hear. Then he will give excess of bhoga, develop some allergy to it, hatred towards it. You are all detached. You are automatically detached. Then he will offer also. More you want? No, no, no. I want hard dish. Just like God Narayana asked, who will give him hard dishes? You know, when Shishupala scolded Krishna, 100 scoldings without interval. 100 titlu. Without a gap of 1 minute. One after the other, one after one after. God, Krishna was so much pleased because he is craving for the hot dishes. You know, out of those 6 demon births, that is Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Shishupala and Dantavaktara. 6 demon births they have taken, Jaya and Vijaya. Only in the case of Shishupala, the soul of Shishupala came from after his cutting the throat. The soul of Shishupala came as a light and merged with him. That did not happen in the case of all other 5 demons. Only in the case of Shishupala, all the court fellows sitting in the court have seen that. They have seen that light. Why he has given that special? Because he has given 100 hot dishes without any gap. He was extremely pleased. Now I will go the Vaikuntha. Again, so many sweets. Now he is craving for sweets after eating the hot. His desire was fulfilled. No other demon did such a service, That is why human incarnation will never aspire for fame. He always wants to hide himself. Because he is already bored with the fame. He came for defame. He will exhibit certain negative qualities also, inviting defame. At least like that, these people will give me defame. Krishna has exhibited so many negative qualities. He wanted defame. So, like that, you have to understand the human incarnation, all the aspects of human incarnation, in all angles. If they are understood, you have understood the significance of Datta Jayanti.
धरती पर भक्तों के तुम हो उद्धारक, भक्तों के कष्टों मुक्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
प्रज्ञान स्वामी का है मोक्षकारी, नष्ट करे सारे अवगुण हमारे। जितनी भी चाहे हो इच्छा हमारी, फिर भी न छोड़ा हमें बेसहारे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अहम में डूबे हम मनुष्य सारे, करते तिरस्कार प्रभु का हमारे। प्रेम से प्रभु सहते आरोप सारे, फिर भी हमें स्वामी गले लगावे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अहम सोया बिन दत्ता को ध्यावे, अत्रि अनसोया वही मानव होवे। अंत समय में जो दत्ता पुकारे, पुत्र समान दत्ता दौड़े आवे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
छोड़े छूटे ना जो बंधन संसारी, बंधन छूटे जो पकड़े प्रीत तुम्हारी। चाहू ना धन वैभव ना मुक्ति ही प्यारी, तुमरी भक्ति स्वामी संपत्ति हमारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
यथाशक्ति यथ भक्ति चरण आरंभिक, कर्म संन्यास कर प्रेम निर्धारित। कर्म फल त्याग कर भक्ति प्रमाणित, दोनों करे सो कर्मयोगी हो साबित।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अमृत वचन स्वामी का नैया है पारे, सुन ले मन तू हो जा स्वामी का प्यारे। स्वामी बिन है पैर पंगुम हमारे, स्वामी भजना हरे पीड़ा हमारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
तुम रहो दाता सदा मैं रहूं सदा याचक, तुम रहो सदा मालिक और मैं रहूं सदा सेवक। काहू को डरना जब तुम हो मेरे रक्षक, तुम्हारी सेवा में ही जीवन मेरा सार्थक।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
मनमोहक अति सुंदर अत्यंत प्यारी, आनंदाई स्वामी छवि तुम्हारी। दर्शन मात्रे तृप्त आत्मा हमारी, दृष्टि स्वामी की है चमत्कारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
परिपूर्णतम साक्षात परब्रह्म स्वामी, वेदों से परिवेद सार है स्वामी। अनूह्य अवतारी अचिंत्य स्वामी, मनुष्य अवतारी परब्रह्म स्वामी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्तात्रेय मूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् भक्त्यानन्या श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि। श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि। श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि।
Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that propagating divine spiritual knowledge pleases the Lord greatly. Jnana yajnena tenaham. Spiritual knowledge brings about permanent harmony and peace in the world. So join us in sharing this universal divine knowledge of Lord Datta and earn the highest grace of God.